Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of map making. Today we are going to be making an RTS and a dungeon crawler in the same game. What? So how have you all been since my last episode? That was a showcase for the PvP map which I have released recently. And here it is right here in all of its glory. Now in the same world I am creating this game, so you probably would have already seen it. Oh, I'm on top of some barrier blocks now. But I am going to give you a quick run through about how this game is played. You can see that there are barrier blocks up here that players can stand on, and there's a place down here for players to fight in. So the key mechanic here is 1 to 3 players, or maybe even 5, I don't know, that's going to be hard to balance, but anyhow, 1 to 3 players, we'll say that for now, choose their classes, and they can hang out in this lobby, and they wait 5 minutes, and I'll explain that in a moment. And they'll come out here, and mobs will be summoned on them, and there will be traps placed very strategically, not randomly, strategically throughout the map, although it will change each time. And there will be custom loot randomly generated that they can pick up. And now each of these sections where you see the iron bars will be doors that they have to break down. In order to do that, they have to break the iron bars 5 times, which will spawn over time. So you're not standing here for 30 seconds mining. Anyway, you destroy the iron bars 5 times and then you can move into their next room and hopefully get the loot. That is not meant to be there. Whoops-a-daisy. Anyhow, they make their way through this incomplete arena, which I am going to finish. And then at the end, there will be a boss fight. So there's another half to the story. There is going to be another player who is going to be controlling the game. Yes, that's right. The first 5 minutes where those guys are waiting around, goofing around, shooting creepers and doing parkour, there is a mastermind setting out traps in this place. There are TNT traps, slowness traps, and skeleton overlord traps. I'll go over all these traps in a moment. But basically, he or she sets out some traps in very specific locations for whatever they think will be the most effective, and then the mastermind needs to buy enough time before the boss fight happens, because he or she is going to be the boss that the heroes will have to face. So the key is simple. The players have a limited amount of time. You can see that on the right hand side, there's a time left thing. They have a limited amount of time to kill the mastermind, and the mastermind has to stay alive for that whole time. So in phase 1, the mastermind will be up here, spawning some creatures, and in phase 2, the mastermind will have to fend for themselves. I said them, I'm trying to be gender neutral here, I'm sorry. So, I am now joined with Ryan Vince 10 again, and she's going to be playing the mastermind while I play the hero. Let's do this. Oh yeah, we gotta press the button, and you can see that I am just in this lobby, and not a lot's going on, but the mastermind is plotting dark secrets out there. Oh, right, first, before I do that, classes, I might pick Hunter, because the Hunter is very speedy and quite strong with the bow. The Knight I still need balancing, because it's a bit weak. Now don't worry, my inventory gets cleared. But for now, I'm going to go with Hunter. Okay, so Ryan said she is done, so I'm just going to go scoreboard players set at all time to 5, and then it will start decreasing. 2, 1, oh I forgot to swap these slots, oh well, I'll do that next time. And you'll see that all the custom loot has fallen down now. Now I'm just trying to break through this barrier, and you can see immediately that Ryan has started summoning some creatures. Oh god, that was a bit of server lag. Alright, we have some TNT here, which is actually a note block. I obviously have to change that. Now, every second I waste here is a second that the mastermind gets more powerful. So I've got to be really careful around that. Yeah, the mastermind will get things every 25 seconds. So when the clock on my right hits 850, she will actually get more things and will slow me down a lot more. Alright, let's see. Okay, we've broken through. And the slime, the good thing about the slime is that it slows other creatures down as well. Oh, and there's some loot there, and also I'm in peril, because she's decided to throw a skeleton on me. Alright, that was pretty easy to kill. Spare arrows just in case I needed them, because these aren't infinite. But I might make it so you start with half the amount of arrows, because, well, let's face it, I'm not going to use all these arrows. It's way too much. Alright, I'm wasting my health here. I shouldn't be. I can hear some spiders behind me. Yep. Okay, so that right there is a skeleton overlord. Upon walking over it, it will just summon a really powerful but very low health creature. Alright. And, oh no, it's going to do a double summon on me. It does have a chance, very low chance, but a chance to summon 2 instead of 1. Oh, and I've been killed. Now, every time I get killed, it's just time wasting. Doesn't really mean anything, but it just means the Mastermind will be able to get stronger. Oh, I saw some lightning in the distance. I don't know what the purpose of that was. So I managed to evade that time, because it only happens randomly. And the longer you... Oh, I see. Charged creeper. So the great thing about creepers is that you can charge them with your lightning, if you happen to have them both. Alright, I'm going to place some explosives down here. And that did not work. Okay. So that eliminated skeleton for me. I am very low on health, so I gotta be careful. Alright. Let's make my way through again. Ugh. See, that time it summoned. Oh, it's doing another summon on me. Alright, well, I'm just gonna try and ignore it. Ah, and you can see that my TNT traps are operational. So, I can place my own traps now. Haha. You can just see the creatures getting blown up. You got to be careful though, because they do have a chance to disappear, and they also affect the player. So if I stood on it, then I will have a bad time. Alright, I finally got rid of that. Oh my god, lots of zombies. So this is where I should probably retreat, get rid of all the skeletons, get rid of as many creatures as I can, and start to back off just a little bit. Just enough to keep me alive. Oh no. Alright. And I think that was pretty well handled. Okay, so the blue creatures are a bit stronger than the red. I don't know why I went red, blue, green, but that's just the way I did it. And that's the way we're going to stick with. Now I'm going to go around these. Alright, we're still trying to break through this one. No, it's the next one. It's got to be. I have a feeling I'm never going to get through here. Alright, these spiders are pretty tough, so I better be careful. Alright, we can finally get through. And there's a health potion there. And the Mastermind doesn't actually know where the potions are until after the game starts. There's 2 skeleton overlords here. That is not good for my part. Oh, I need to shoot these. Alright, I should probably get out of here because... Oh, no. This is... Yeah, that's the end. Alright. Good thing I didn't use my health potion, because I might need that later on. And as you can see, I've got about 10.5 minutes left of this match. But usually the Mastermind runs out of items very quickly. Oh god, that was scary. Yeah. The Mastermind has decided to do something very evil here and place down a witch. Now I believe that there is only one that the Mastermind can get out of the whole match. All these mobs, they're predetermined. I will explain that when I'm the Mastermind. You'll get to see that. Oh no. Green skeleton. I cannot get out. Alright. So I've got plenty of time. Oh, except that there's an armor stand there and I can't shoot through that. Awesome. I'm gonna guess that that spider is really strong. Oh, lightning. I wonder why that is. There's probably a creeper nearby on the other side. We'll find out though. Oh, yep, I thought so. Oh, that was easy. Alright, I can move through. Now, I'm just going to ignore these guys because I just want to get out of here as soon as I possibly can. Oh no. Okay, so she's decided to ambush me with zombies. This is a good time to use my potion. I will clear the glass bottles eventually. Oh no, Skeleton Overlord. That's exactly what I need right now, so no one ever. Alright. What I really need to do is eliminate this Overlord. Okay, so the zombies are just mindlessly walking through. Oh, I nearly Stood in my own trap there. That could have been disastrous. Alright, this is actually a good thing. I can use the slime to my advantage because the zombies can't get to me because I have greater reach than them. And the armor stand is in my way again, so I can't shoot. Ugh. Oh, nearly stepped on my trap again. Alright, finally got that pesky skeleton. Oh god. Lots of zombies here. If I had a TNT, I would probably blow them up, because that's probably the easiest way to get rid of them. But the Mastermind is doing a very good job at wasting my time. Remember, that is the ultimate goal. I have to get to the Mastermind as fast as possible, and the Mastermind has to keep me occupied, because the longer I have to kill the Mastermind at the final boss, then the more chance I actually have of killing her. But of course, the more time I waste here, the less time I have to actually kill the Mastermind in the final boss. Ouch. That arrow actually deflected. I'm just going to sprint past, ignore that Overlord that just spawned. Oh wait, no, it didn't spawn. I'm lucky. Alright, finally got this. Alright, let's see if we can... Yeah! That's how you use those correctly. The great thing is that they stick around. So it's not like they're consumable. Ah. Alright. Oh, lots of creepers here. Okay, what is this? More arrows? Oh. Get health potion as well. I'm just going to drink that now, just in case something terrible happens. Now, I think at this point the Mastermind does not get any more loot. Not because that's an intended mechanic, but because I just haven't finished. Oh, I might be wrong. So, I need to add more loot for the Mastermind to use. And then that will be good. So I'm nearly at the end here. There's not a whole lot the Mastermind can do now to stop me. Okay, that skeleton is up there. That's crafty. Alright, that's out of my way now. TNT, gotta be careful. Now, if you do evade the TNT correctly, then it will disappear and you'll be lucky. Oh, this is one of the custom items that we didn't get to test out, but I'll show you anyway. It's called the Axe of Power. Not very durable, so you only get a few uses, but it does 10 attack damage compared to my 4 that it does here. And it has 1 knockback resistance and minus 50% speed. So I won't get knocked back, however I will be very slow. Now, this is the last doorway. So I believe that this is the end. Yes, finally. So now I'm just going to set the time to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're done. Awesome, and there's our Mastermind. Congratulations, you got me all the way down to 300. That's a new record. Anyway, I'm going to be the Mastermind now.